We are on. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. We're Chalkboard Theater Project, and my name is Kendra DeMicco Lovin.
My name is Eva Farrell, and I also just want you to imagine another imaginary person here, Ben Hennesey, who is our other CTP producer, who is off adventuring and also helped sustain this process throughout its entirety. So we just want to make sure, Ben.
Yeah. And I also want to shout out to Brian Farrell, who has been awesome. I don't know if you can pop his face on to just give him a little hello. Nope. Okay. Yes, there he is. Yeah. Brian has been amazing doing all of the tech, streaming and legwork. So thanks so much to Brian, and thank you guys for tuning in. We are again Chalkboard Theater Project, and we have a show for you. But first, we want to kind of share a little bit about what we've been up to. So at Chalkboard Theater Project, we are all about process-oriented theater. So much theater is product-oriented, and so we love shows and we love performance, but what we are really, really interested in is the creative process. So Eva's going to share a little bit more about that, but these guys have been working for a week and in process with one another, and what you're going to see here is the culmination of a week's worth of work. So Eva is going to share a little bit about the process.
Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, you've tuned in tonight for the living room experiment. This is our first time that we've taken our normal 24-hour process. Yeah, we literally normally do this in 24 hours, which is kind of crazy. And we've elongated it over the course of the week. What we've done is we've invited near and dear collaborators who are really good at working together, as well as collaborators that know other people that they could invite into this process. And they have gone from Monday night meeting and greeting to by Wednesday having their draft to tech today to a show tonight. So we're so excited for you to see how this process has unfolded for them. And just to, as Kendra said, the process is what's most important for us right now. And so it might be weird, it might be wacky, it might not make any sense, and that's perfectly fine. We're here for these artists to take time to really dig into their craft and to mess up and make mistakes and also look beautiful and create great things. So yeah.
And over the course of the process, whether it's 24 hours, 48 hours, or 168 hours, which I think is the amount of time this was, maybe 24 more, I'm not sure, we throw them curveballs to try to keep them on their toes and give them creative and collaborative. So this week we polled our community and they gave us a ton of awesome curveballs, which we're excited to use in future experiments. But we had 3 curveballs that were used in this process, and we want you to keep your eye out for these curveballs. And if you see them in the plays, we would love for you to just name it in the chat. So keep your eye out for these curveballs. The writer curveball was the famous last line from The Great Gatsby, because we're in the 2020s. And the last line is, "So we beat on boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past." So we split that line into 3 chunks, and they each had to use their chunk 3 times in their play. So keep your ear out for that. The director curveball, since we're in quarantine, many of us, I don't know, maybe you've made a fort while you're in quarantine. I hang out with my niece and nephew, and they are all about blanket forts, pillow forts, and sofa forts. So each team had to use one of those in their piece. So if you see it, definitely call it out in the chat. And the last actor curveball was an improv moment, a moment where they have to improv a fresh moment each time, and they had to focus on either history, philosophy, or metaphor. So keep your eye out for that. And we actually haven't even seen that in its fullness, so we're also looking forward to checking that out. And thank you so much to our community who shared their brilliant ideas with us. We are so grateful, and keep them coming.
Always. The final thing that we want to share tonight is just a way that if you love what you see and or you don't care, you love these human beings that are creating because they're your children or they're your spouses or partners or I don't know who's watching. Questions from long ago. We have a link. We have a Ko-fi account. And so you can buy us all a Ko-fi or a coffee. It's just a quick little link. It's Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/Chalkboard Theater Project. You also see it at the end of the whole show. So feel free. We would absolutely love for you to buy us a Ko-fi because that's what's giving us life. And we're also sharing any donations that were made this week to all of the artists present in our experiment. So,
all right. Here we go, the living room experiment. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy this process-oriented theater.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Is that a sandwich?
Yes.
Classic lunch. Classic.
It's a sandwich.
Is that not the classic lunch for an average workplace inhabitant?
Yeah, sure it is.
Then there you have it, a classic lunch indeed. So we beat on.
I'm sorry, but do I know you?
How rude of me. Allow me to introduce myself. Roderick P. Branson.
Wait, aren't you the head of marketing?
He is I, and I am him. But you can call me Rod.
Wow, well, okay. It's nice to meet you, Rod. My name is Tiffany. It's not often that the guys up top come down to speak to the little people.
Oh no, not me. You see, I'm very fond of the little people. My mother taught us not to discriminate growing up. We would encounter the little people amongst our many travels. Pleasant people to be around.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure we're talking about the same thing.
We would help them, give them a little boost to get up a step. Grab that cereal box off the top shelf at a market if they couldn't reach it.
No. You can't say that.
Pleasant people always want a handout, a small leg up.
No, I'm talking about the workers. The people on the 12th floor, not the 15th with all the executives, not real live little people.
Oh. Well, you guys are similar. They're cuter.
I don't think you can say that either.
I digress. So what sandwich are you eating today, Tiffany?
Roast beef and cheese. It's a pretty simple sandwich. Did I say something wrong? Are you allergic? Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Beef is the only pure meat because of the pain the animal endures in its slaughter.
What the hell?
Beef is delicious. It enters my mouth and I just tear it up. And the juice flows out of my mouth.
No.
Feed my soul. I stand atop mountains when I eat meat. I wake up, I grab a brush, I put on a little makeup, and then I just eat beef. I feed these within to feed my children more meat of beef.
God, are we still talking about my sandwich?
And then the animal hangs off the wall as its pain and agony stains the glass. And then you rip meat from its heated flesh of a cow.
Okay. Is this a joke? Is Brenda pranking me? Please say this is a joke.
Why would I joke about your sandwich? That'd be awfully rude of me. I mean, whatever you eat is your preference. I'm sorry if I offended you about your sandwich.
Huh? You were just talking about blood and agony and meat hanging from the walls and...
Huh? I would never. I'm a vegan.
Okay. This has to be a joke. Okay. Never mind.
So you know Brenda?
You heard that?
Yes, you spoke and I heard. So, yes. Brenda, well, poor Brenda won't make it through the merger.
Wait, there's gonna be a merger?
She didn't tell you? I assumed you guys were friends. She didn't mention anything to you?
Well, we're friends. I mean, she got me this job, but now she's gonna lose hers, and that's terrible.
Well, that's exactly why I came to talk to her. I wanted to find someone to replace her position who's within, on the inside, someone who can communicate with the, what did you say again? The little people.
Oh, so you came down here to find a replacement for Brenda. I thought she was setting me up for something, but I communicate well with everyone here.
Are you guys not friends?
We're not that close. So we beat on. So what's gonna happen to all the other employees when the merger happens? Hello? Rod?
The answer you seek lies deep within the dark depths of your tortured soul.
Oh, this again?
We are all one with the vile evils of nature. Man's desire is to seek, kill, and destroy.
Are there two of you?
Have you ever wondered why your nightmares are more memorable than your little dreams? That's because the dark nature of what really guides your head.
Wait, is that true? No, stop! Jesus Christ, there are two of you!
Feast on your fear, and you will never go hungry again!
All I wanted was my lunch!
So is that a position you'd consider?
Rod?
I get it. It's a lot to take in. I too face major decisions in my life right now. What I find helpful is to remove myself from the situation so that I may attack it from another vantage point.
Okay, this is just crazy. 1 second you're talking about the merger and people losing their jobs, and the next second you're talking about the dark meanings of life and meat, and all I want is some job security.
That's what I'm talking about, a little security.
No, I think I'm gonna have a panic attack.
Panic is the death of the product of ego.
Holy shit! Okay, listen, I want the job if you'll just stop doing that.
Stop doing what? I just sat here to have lunch. Are you feeling pressure? I haven't even offered you anything.
Okay, who am I talking to now?
Hot Rod!
Hot Rod?
Whoa, Tiffany. Flattered, but that's wildly inappropriate for the workplace.
Look, okay, if this is some kind of wild exam to see if I can handle the pressures of being in a position of power, then I can assure you that I am ready. I know that some companies put their people through odd obstacles in order to test if their capabilities, but I am capable. I am competent. I have a lot of experience in marketing, and I think that I can bring a fresh perspective, especially when it comes to the merger. And I know that this is probably some sort of test to see if I can think, and there it is. That's what I got.
Tiffany, you've impressed me. You have a good head on your shoulders. You know what you want in life. A little strange side to you, but it's upper management. Everybody's got something going on. I hear that there's a few people who speak to specialists outside of here. Ha! How crazy is that? It's a real loony bin up there. So we beat on.
I see.
Enjoy your lunch today, Tiffany. I'll put in a good word for you upstairs.
Okay.
And Pokemon is a slave trade, and Pikachu is a slave master!
I mean, he has a point. Whatever.
Teeth brushed. Yes. Wait. No, that was yesterday. It doesn't matter. She can't smell your breath, and you just ate an apple. Sweet and healthy. You are on it. You are shining. That sucks. That sucks.
I can see you.
Damn it, now she's gonna think you're a real crazy person. Oh, she won't get back to me first.
I can hear you too. You're muted, babe. You muted yourself after your cute little pep talk. Yeah, all of it.
You think I would have gotten the hang of it by now?
It happens. Personally, I just feel like the second I figure everything out, I won't need to anymore.
Honestly, if I watch any more tutorials, I swear I could teach them how to use it. I have a whole folder just dedicated to troubleshooting these things.
Mm-hmm.
No, seriously, working with 65-year-olds remotely is like I'm Ted Jobs or something.
Steve.
What?
Steve Jobs?
Oh! Okay, listen, it's been a day. It was supposed to be laundry day. And I usually do laundry after breakfast and coffee to keep the routine, you know? And today, while I was eating breakfast, I decided to work on my poetry collection I left hanging a while ago. And because I was already sitting down, you know, and I just couldn't stop. So now
You'll be wearing Monday's underwear today.
Now I finally have a completed first draft of my poetry collection.
That's great, Rose.
Feels great. Maybe I'll publish it. I don't know. That's tomorrow's problem. How's your photo journal?
Still trying to get the energy up to get it done.
It shouldn't be too hard, should it?
I need the right subjects.
I'm sure the farmer's market still has plenty of people you could get.
Yeah, plenty.
How's your week going?
Oh, I'm tired. I don't know how that's possible. I've not done, anything. I mean, I cleaned today and I messed around with some editing, but, that's it.
I totally get it.
I mean, it's fine. It's sort of comfy at this point. Same as it's been. Sort of. Speaking of which, let this be 51st check-in ceremony commence. This coffee is my blood. Drink it and remember that I am stimulating.
And this cracker, my body, eat and know that I am comfort food. We really should write that down. You know, you don't have to drag that thing in here every time.
What if you run out? I've started filling it up completely and carrying it around the house with me. By the time I get here, it's pretty much my workout.
I love that. Is that a new mug? Where's the best bridesmaid mug? How am I supposed to know you're the best?
It's in the dishwasher. This is my aunt's. I found it in the back of the cabinet.
The aunt that stayed with you?
I'm so tired. My feet are dragging like boats against the current. Yeah, that one.
Boats against the current. That's really good. I should write that into a card and send it to her. I forgot my sugar. Give me a sec. Are you okay?
Just a little headache.
You need to take something?
Probably just withdrawal. I skipped my morning cup. You got the sugar?
Yep. They finally restocked the raw stuff, so I bought in bulk.
You probably shouldn't do that.
No one really buys it.
What's up?
What?
You never forget sugar.
I do sometimes.
You still loaded your cup with 3 scoops 2 weeks after the root canal junior year. Is it the wedding?
I had to make the second round of delay calls to the vendors this morning.
That sucks.
To put it lightly.
I'll get you down the aisle if it takes a plastic bubble.
Can't I just turn back time and get married the month after you? I like that plan so much better.
Time traveling tabled until more coffee is consumed.
I don't want to have to pay for it twice. I mean, you get it.
Once is more than enough. I saved so hard my saber hurt.
Oh, I don't like that.
You know what I mean, though. Paying for the food alone is insane.
And you didn't have to do it twice. I especially don't want to, not with Adam cut to part-time.
Yeah. I got furloughed too.
When did that happen?
2 weeks ago.
Oh, Celia, I'm so sorry. Why didn't you tell me when it happened? Or at any of our meetups? Or, like, text me?
I didn't want to spoil the conversation or, I don't know, waste time. And honestly, it's really not a huge deal. We're not going anywhere. The money is still good, so we're okay. It's fine. It really is.
Well, if it's not, please tell us. I want to get married so bad. Like, so badly. But is it more responsible to just postpone?
What do I know? I'm just the coffee fountain.
Oh, no, 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 not again. No.
Thank you. This still feels weird.
I thought it was a nice idea.
Believe me, I loved it when I thought of it. I also loved pink highlights when I thought of them.
You looked like you lost a fight with a marker.
Listen, I thought the pattern she suggested was boring. God, I just stopped seeing pink run in the shower.
Well, let me connect you to my friend. Her page is constantly posting things that just like change things up. New ideas.
I think I'll pass. You know, monotony is monotonous, but at least it's consistent.
Well, don't drink too much. We still have to practice.
Come on, I haven't hit the bottom and I'm running a cup behind.
You don't want to overstimulate and slosh around.
Gross. You're right. Let's go.
Okay. So why don't you lead the warm up and I will hit record.
Actually, do you want to lead today?
Why would I? You're so much better at it than me.
I'm just not the technician you are.
I don't feel it like you do. I get hung up on making perfect angles and then it drives me nuts. Okay. We are recording. Let's do the warm up.
All right.
Hey, relax.
Sorry, that wasn't what we rehearsed.
No, it was great.
No, not right for the gram.
It was until you called it that.
Gotta do it for the gram. I'll try to get it right this time.
You okay?
I'm fine. Why don't you lead?
I don't know if that's a...
Can I'll be right back. No, it's okay. I just haven't moved like that in a bit. Thanks. And the coffee. No good.
I'm sorry.
You didn't do anything.
Yes, I did.
Rose, you didn't. It's fine.
I shouldn't have brought up the wedding.
Not about the wedding.
I know it's a lot of responsibility, and
Rose, stop.
I shouldn't have made comparisons, and I shouldn't have made...
It's not about you. Rose.
I need to be alone.
I'm sorry. Rose? Rose? Come on. I'll wait. Hungry? I didn't mean to say that like that. I can't. Rose, you're muted again.
What did you miss?
All of it?
I said I'm so tired of all of this.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that. It wasn't okay. You have every right to be upset. You've been looking forward to the day for so long, and I'm supposed to help you. I'm supposed to make things better for you, and
That's not it.
Please don't spare me.
Celia, I made you my maid of honor. I meet you for coffee at the same time every week because I know how much you miss your favorite coffee shop. I helped you choreograph a modern dance. I hate modern. You can tell me what's wrong.
I don't want to be your burden.
Let me hold you.
Rose.
Please.
It's not the same.
You know, your smile is my favorite thing in the whole world, except Adam. There is nothing that you could do or say that's going to make me feel any differently. Whether you like it or not, I love you so much. So much. Is it about the job?
My aunt got admitted yesterday. High fever, chest pains, all of it. And she has a bad heart. But she could get out, so why would I worry? She could get out. And I'm okay, and my husband is okay, and the money is okay, so we're okay. But we might not be, but right now we are, and it's just so hard to say anything because I don't know what sounds too, I don't know, privileged, but what am I supposed to say? I don't know what to do. There are so many things I want to do, and I have absolutely no energy to do any of them. And I can't even let you do something nice for me. What is wrong with me? But then I think about my aunt and I feel worse because I'm so scared, not just that she could die, but she stayed here less than 2 weeks ago on her way back through. And God, I just feel so horrible. But then I think, what happens if we get it? And then I wonder why I'm so horrible for neglecting that this woman that I love, could be dying, and I can't. Did I not clean the place right? Should I have given her more space? I don't even remember the last thing I said to her. I feel so tired and terrible, and I don't want to see anybody most days, not even you, and I don't know why. I just feel like we're
Boats against the current. What is your aunt's name again?
Elizabeth, Lizzie, Aunt Lizzie.
Going to hold you for a little while longer. And then I'm going to go sit down and write her a card. That's a good place to start. Maybe you could add in one of those Polaroids, maybe of that mug.
Yeah.
Look at me. Thank you.
What do I do?
I don't know. I feel just like you half the time, and the other half I feel like me, which is just as scary.
You know what?
What?
That's a relief.
What do you need to do?
I guess finish that dance.
What do you need to do?
I need to get off the screen. Finish the rest of those crackers. Hide for a while. Is that okay?
Hey. I love you.
I love you too.
Hey, hon. What'd you have for lunch?
The contents of my freezer.
Oh, I had some soup.
Okay.
I'm sewing masks with my church. Do you have one?
Yes, Mom.
Oh, okay. Good. You're not using public restrooms, are you? Because I hear that they're just infested with the corona.
You know, I'd really rather not talk about that right now.
All right.
Did you eat lunch?
I just told you I ate.
Right. But what did you eat?
Whatever I had in my freezer.
Well, what was in the freezer?
I'm really doing this right now. I don't know. A few taquitos, some chicken nuggets, and a rogue pizza roll.
Well, that doesn't sound very healthy.
Oh, well, that's because it wasn't. Okay, healthy eating isn't really my number one concern right now.
You know, you should really be trying to stay healthy in all aspects to protect you from everything that's going on.
Hey, I don't want to talk about it.
Fine.
Oh,
I wanted to show you my new
Mom, your video's frozen.
She's just so bubbly.
Gotta go eat more junk food. Talk to you later. And that fulfills my daughterly Zoom obligation for the week.
Quit it! Ow! Quit! Mom! Mom!
Christopher, put your brother down and do not pick him up again, or I swear to God I'll lock you both in the garage. Do you hear me?
Jesus, Stacy, is that really how you talk to your kids?
Oh, and who are you to judge me?
Oh, fair enough. I'm just a barren spinster.
I didn't mean it like that.
No, you're right. I haven't fulfilled my womanly duties of procreating, so I may as well just throw myself in a ditch and wait for the sweet release of death.
It's good to see that your flair for the dramatics is still intact.
Oh, well, nothing could change that.
Give me my blocks!
Erin, give your sister her blocks back. So, Mom told me that you're pissed at her.
God, I'm not pissed. I would just rather not talk to her.
Sounds like the same thing to me.
Well, she's just really boring to talk to. And we don't have anything to say to each other.
Just try to be nicer to her and maybe call her more than 2 minutes once a week.
Look, I get her Mother's Day presents and birthday presents every year. Isn't that enough?
Everyone does that for their mother. Do not act like you're going above and beyond as some perfect daughter just because you spend more money on her.
Oh, fine. Well, then why don't you call her?
I do, and I have 4 kids. Ugh. Another day, another TikTok.
It's not my problem.
You know, you'd think that with all this time to yourself, you'd spend some of it self-reflecting, like looking inwards, but instead you're just digging your heels in and refusing to change.
Okay, look, I know you get off on telling me what to do and how to live my life, but I really don't need your advice.
Oh, I'm sorry for trying to help you.
Quit it!
Erin, give your sister her blocks back. 1, 2.
You're trying to live vicariously through me.
Oh, and why would I want to do that? You're alone. You hate your job and you have no idea what to do with your life.
Well, I'd rather have that than be stuck at home with 4 kids that are out of control.
Oh, you do not get to judge my parenting. You have no idea about what I go through.
Yeah, you're right, and I don't want to.
I'm sure that you'll change your tune one day.
Look, you know, not everyone wants the house and the husband and the 2.5 kids, okay? I live in the gray and so black and white.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with wanting some stability.
I'm a savage!
You're not a savage, show me you were 7!
It's not my fault that you're miserable at home with all of your kids.
You know what, Claire? I don't need this right now. Goodbye.
Rock steady, baby. That's what I feel now. Let's call this song exactly what it is. What it is, what it is, what it is. Oh, hey, okay. Let me just, all right, just.
Hello.
Zigma! Theta! How are you?
Oh my God, I've never seen such a beautiful face.
You know what? Girl, you're telling the truth. Girl, you're telling the truth.
Oh my gosh,
Francesca. Okay,
girl.
Serious question.
I'm ready, hit me.
Oh, I really need to know. Okay, you guys. Do you guys know a safe place for me to get some dick right now?
Just the one in your drawer.
Okay.
But what if she wore gloves and a mask, didn't kiss, and then showered right after? Safe sex?
You guys cannot be serious right now.
No, I'm serious. My sourdough has been rising, and it's been looking pretty sexy lately.
Man, do you guys think that this whole year is a waste?
Okay, well, that depends on how you define wasted.
Oh, does it? No, but I'm serious. Like, if my 5-year plan has to become a 6-year plan.
Oh no, what a tragedy.
I'm serious. All of my work goals are put on hold, and I wanted to go to 10 countries by 30, but now who knows if that'll even happen.
Okay. What would you do with your time if we lived in a society where nobody had to work?
Oh God, I legit don't even know. How sad is that? Is my whole identity about work?
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. We've all literally been trained to think that way.
Yeah, and plus your parents practically bred you to be an overachiever.
Which means that I should have a variety of interests and be well-rounded. Oh my God.
See what you did, Claire? You literally broke her. Okay, deep breaths, honey. Deep breaths, okay? Just
in and out.
I can't do it. It hurts.
In and out.
Just let it out. Do you want to cry? It's okay.
You are not
I
listening.
don't
In and
cry.
out.
No, it's okay. Oh my God, I know I feel it, and I miss you guys.
I miss you guys too. Oh my God, I just want to like smell you guys.
Ew, get out of here.
No. Monday Margs, tequila tea.
Like, that's honestly, like a philosophy of life, you know, like a mantra. Monday Margs. Woo.
Ooh, yes, that should be my philosophy. No, I've been feeling so super philosophical lately. Like,
oh yeah.
I was taking a shit the other day, and I was like, "What even is time?"
Why didn't you FaceTime me?
No.
It's like there's too many hours in the day, but not enough time to be productive. Like, what is that?
No, there is no time. Days don't even make sense. It's not even a thing.
I would seriously do
anything. Pretty sure it's like there's a time.
All of this to be over.
Literally anything for all of this to be over?
One conversation without rolling your eyes at your mom.
Okay, well, let's not get crazy.
You're right. That would be impossible.
Couldn't do it.
I just feel like I'm losing it, you know? Like, I can't focus on anything. And my apartment's a wreck. I mean, look at this shit. And there's no point in cleaning it because no one's ever going to come over again. And my phone keeps mocking me every week, telling me how much screen time has increased. But then, you know, like, there's other days where I feel like I could conquer the world and I, you know, clean out my inbox.
I'm saying.
Okay.
Dinner. I
All
put
right.
on that pair of jeans.
Oh, okay. Woo!
Woo!
I mean, I think that seems like totally normal. Like, both things can be true. You can feel totally scattered and also put together at the same time.
Wow.
I'm just saying, like, why not?
With the wisdom.
You can feel scattered and put together.
I'll be here all week, maybe all month.
That's literally the most amazing thing that I've heard all day.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We have to toast to that.
Oh, yes.
All right,
okay.
Girl.
Okay.
All right. 1,
3.
Okay, 2, all right, 3, go!
Cheers!
Cheers!
Is that Claire I see? Oh, isn't it just a beautiful day? I have so much more time to get in a nice run before work. I've worked up to 7 morning miles. Aren't you just loving this work from home life?
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, amazing. You know what? I subscribed to a quote of the day email, and this was today's. Listen up. So we beat on, votes against the current, born ceaselessly into the past. Isn't that neat? I'm not really sure what it means, but anywho, let's circle back to our notes from yesterday. Sound good?
Hey, I can do that.
Great.
Oh, look like we got some early birds here.
Bob.
Claire, is that a little in the back?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to piggyback off of what Karen said yesterday.
Could we all meet in a breakout room, please?
You know what? My life hasn't changed much since quarantine has started.
I'm gonna need you to mute yourselves. I'm hearing a lot of background noise right now.
Oh my God, is that a puppy? How cute!
Who's up for virtual happy hour? How's noon sound?
Well, per my last email, if you just check it out.
I just wanted to do a temperature check. Like, how's the room feeling? How are we doing? Could you pick one word, please?
Are we all reading my emails in full? Because I'm not sure that you're reading it in full, and I need you to.
I'm getting really confused with this BBCC kind of a situation here.
Let's check base and see that we're all on the same page. So like,
Which folder did you put it in? Because
honestly, it's just
because everyone's just organization.
Sure, we finished with this. If we're not finished with this, I'm gonna work with Erin. If we're finished with
just really trying to stop anything from happening here. Honestly,
how's everyone feeling?
I can hear you pretty fine.
Hands and wigs. I'm abroad.
I can hear you pretty fine.
Is it on? Hello, hello. I think we're live. Okay. You guys will have to excuse my mess of a room and my appearance. I think we can all relate during these uncertain times. So if you don't know me, my name is Claire. Welcome to Claire's Corner. I don't normally do Instagram lives, but I figured, I don't know, I've been feeling a lot of different things coming up lately, and I don't know, I actually started to write again. Hi, Mom! I can't believe you figured it out. Hi. Okay, I'll just give everybody a couple seconds to kind of get logged in. Hi, Stacy. Give the kids a kiss for me. Are they watching or are they in bed? It's kind of early. Okay, so as I was saying, I have been writing lately again. I used to write a lot and I don't anymore. So I thought maybe Ruth! Francesca! Ah! Hello, my besties are here. Hi, ladies. Okay, now we can officially get this party started. So I wrote this thing, just kind of, I don't know, free thoughts of things that have been coming to my mind this week. And I thought maybe I might share that with you and see if anything resonates with any of you. And if it does, just let me know. All right. I'm a little nervous. But I think I'm just going to jump right in. Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh my God. If my phone will stay up. Okay. All right. Here goes. This thing that's coming is so much bigger than you that you have no choice but to let it take you and wash you away with the rest of them. We spend years building this life up of rhythms and patterns. We feel so safe and so powerful behind these walls that we've built that we don't believe it's possible for anything to knock them down. Until suddenly this thing, it washes right through your world and floods your life. And you have no choice but to relax and to let it take you. There's no point in fighting it. But that is where your power lies. The power to surrender. I'm going to choose to let it take me and wait to feel it. Feel the shells knocking against me and the stones hitting my face and the sand scratching my skin. Every once in a while, we catch that glimmer of sunlight again. And it's okay to stay there for a while. And then eventually, we're born back ceaselessly into the past. And then you realize you're allowed to feel scattered and put together at the same time. Both can be true. You were so busy fighting the current and squeezing your eyes shut, breath tight, wishing for something different that you never thought to peek one eye open and see their faces tumbling beside you. Then you realize you were never alone. You were never solitary. You were always in a sea of fumbling idiots, just like you, who were trying just as hard to stay put. And now you're all spinning in the same salt. And if we could just somehow enjoy that ride, knowing that there's no use in gripping or straining or stopping the force, and somehow find joy in the fact that we are all in it together. Seeing another's face in the riptide, even at a distance, is love. Seeing them is loving them. Inviting them to relax with you, to release and to let go with you. That maybe it's too scary to do it alone, but together, maybe you can help carry each other. And that's how we'll survive. So yeah, that's all I've got for now. I don't have the answers to how we're going to get through this, but for me, surrendering and maybe even accepting our current state has been really helpful. I know we're all feeling weird about everything going on in the world, so I hope that these words helped you feel a little less alone. Thanks so much for watching. Love you all. Bye.
All right, and last but not least,
down sometime, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Feeling good, like I should. When in dark, walk around the neighborhood, feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Some days you wake up and nothing works, feeling surrounded. Gotta give your feet some gravity to get you grounded. Keep good things inside your ears just like the waves and sounding. It's okay.